Confirmation bias is the tendency that people have to give more weight to information that confirms what they already believe. And at the same time, it's the tendency to downplay or just outright ignore information that contradicts what we already believe. When I think about this cognitive bias, it reminds me of what's going on in our country right now, which is the political divide and the echo chambers that exist on both sides of the political spectrum. Cognitive psychology is interesting theoretically, but I like to look at it from a practical point of view. So how can we use the insights of cognitive psychology to our benefit with regard to practical situations that we encounter? Let's say you run into a person who is sharing with you their political views, and it's irritating you because you don't agree with their point of view. And it could be either side. There's no one side of politics that has a monopoly on this, so it could be either way. The best thing that you can do in this situation is to validate the person. This person is stuck in confirmation bias. That is, they're not going to be receptive to any information that contradicts their already held political views. They're going to be more receptive to something that confirms them. However, don't confirm or validate their politics. Validate them as a human being. You can always find some way of doing that if you just talk to the person and get to know them a little bit, or maybe it's somebody you already know, and you know that a person is not their politics. People share humanity, and politics is just a distraction from all of that. So if you're interested in communicating with this person, validate them as a person, as a human being. This is going to accomplish two things. First, it's going to soften them up. They're going to feel understood and heard. And then they'll be much more receptive to human communication. You don't want to provoke the person and disagree with them and argue with them about politics. Just forget about that. The second thing that validating the person will do is it's going to soften you up, because we already know that the fact that you're irritated by them talking about their politics means that you've judged them. And that's your mistake. You need to correct that. You need to view them as a human being and not just view them through the lens of what their politics are.